Good evening, and thank you for joining us tonight as we stand here in mourning over a vile attack in Orlando. I'm deeply pained that in a time of such forward progress, we're still in a reality where one person's hate can cause them to walk into a nightclub and brutally extinguish 49 lives, injure 53 more, and forever alter the lives of countless people. As reports of this hate crime came in, the word lost was used over and over. 49 lives lost. Lost? These lives were not lost, they were taken in a brutal act of calculated, premeditated, cold blood. It's easy as we mourn to blame, to point a finger at religion, gun laws, social inequalities. It's easy to find something tangible to fix, something that will give us back our sense of security and safety. But hate is not tangible. The only way to fix hate is to stand next to your fellow human and understand that although you come from a different place, you have different views, different political and social agendas, sexual orientation, hair color, or even eye color, that no matter the difference, you are equal to me as a human being. Until we as a human society stand together to stop the hate from inside, through acceptance and love, we will continue to stand together as we do tonight in mourning. Many of you know me as Riviera Chalet, the show host and director of shows for the Downtown Dollies, a charitable organization here in Fredericksburg. But tonight I stand before you as Ron Chapman, a gay man who, in the aftermath of the deadliest mass shooting in American history, I stand here afraid. Afraid of what the future holds. Afraid of if and when something like this will happen again. Afraid for my family and friends. Afraid. Reba McEntire sings a song. What if everybody sang with just one voice? Cared with one heart. We've got to do it now. There's got to be a way for us to make it better. I pray that we as a community, a human community, will stand with one voice and shout, enough is enough. We will no longer tolerate hate as a common happenstance in our society. We will not allow hate to win. Tonight we stand in mourning, in solemn reflection of the lives taken in Pulse Orlando. We honor the contributions that they will never make to our society. We pray for their families and loved ones. We pray for those who were injured. We mourn as one community with no thought to our differences. I pray that my words tonight have touched you, have resounded in your hearts and minds, and that we can all, in one voice, shout, enough is enough.
Enough is enough. Enough is enough.
Enough is enough.
That's it. That's right. Over the past week, when I thought about what I would say when I was standing before you, there's so many different things that went through my mind. I think this shooting has honed in on so much of the fear and the frustration that we've all been having for a long time. We keep saying, how did this happen? How didn't somebody stop it? Someone should have done something. And like Ron said, we try to place blame. We point fingers. It's on race. It's on religion. It's on the guns. It's on our political parties. We think if we can point a finger and say, that's it, then we can fix it quickly. We can make it go away, and we will all be safe again. But it's not that simple. And I think we're talking about the victims, and we need to mourn them, and we need to mourn their lost hopes and dreams, and the lost hopes and dreams that it brings for all of us in this country. But if we're really going to move forward, we need to think about the assailant. Not that he claimed allegiance to ISIS, not what race or religion he was, but we need to ask ourselves, how does an innocent baby born and raised in America, in our country, that we pride ourselves on freedom and respect, how does that child grow up so disconnected that they feel that the only answer is violence? How is it that mass violence is just becoming a common occurrence in our society? It's becoming another news clip. Oh, another one happened today. In the last month, almost every single day in America, there has been a mass shooting. Orlando was the largest. These are really big questions, and I certainly don't have the answers. I only have more questions. How is it that stigma that we place on lifestyle, on political views, on culture, on mental health, how is that stigma alienating and preventing other people from not feeling accepted? Are we also loudly fighting for our own rights that we don't hear the cries from our youth? Do we not realize that freedom only happens when we fight for everyone's freedom, everyone's right? That it's not just those who are like us, but those who are different we need to fight for. Is it that in our pursuit of the American dream, or our definition of success, which, let's face it, it means let's get rich, is that pursuit stopping us from having compassion and providing vital support to those who are struggling and who may not have the same opportunities to pursue that dream? We're about to read the names of the 49 victims of Pulse Orlando. We will ring a bell after each name, and we will honor them. But as we do that, let us all make a pledge with each chime to start here and now, to stop shouting at each other. Let's start talking. We're going to live proud of who we are, but proud of our neighbor who's different than us, and realize that their difference is what this country stands for. And we're going to pledge that we will agree to disagree, and that we will continue to try to find common ground. Because I think the answers to these questions, as in the answers to all questions, lie somewhere in the middle between you and me.